Alright, there we are. So, I don't know what to talk about now. I got 10 minutes to get home. I mean, I got more than 10 minutes to get home, but it'll take me 10 minutes to get home. So here's a fun fact. This stuff, I don't know if you can see it or not. In my quest to minimize my cocaine use, I was doing research for alternatives, and any of you who have done that know that there simply is no alternative to cocaine. But in my research, I discovered that nicotine is surprisingly similar. There was a oh, that's better. Thank you, God. There was a study. They took experienced cocaine users and they gave they had a group, and they gave half the group an intravenous dose of cocaine, and the other half got an intravenous dose of nicotine. And they found that, and I don't remember the particulars, but there is a significant incident of people misidentifying nicotine as cocaine. Oh shit, it gives you the hiccups. Damn it. And further to that, part of the study was the comparison, and a lot of people preferred the nicotine to the cocaine. From a physiological standpoint, nicotine is actually more addictive and harder to come off than cocaine. And what was the other tidbits? Nicotine was more, how did they word it? It made the body more receptive to using other drugs, then necessarily I'm around people who are using illicit drugs, and I'm going to sell my prescription. And from what my understanding is, that was one of the stipulations they had to agree to in order just to provide the program. Somewhere up the line where it gets approved by people who don't know anything about drugs or addiction, they had this concern. So essentially, through the whole process, you're treated like a criminal. You have to sign this 2-page waiver at the pharmacy where you pick up your dose, and it lays out, I have a copy of it, I'm going to go over that. It lays out all the reprehensible behavior they expect you are going to undertake because you're an addict or because you're on this medication. And it's quite insulting. It really again, that was something that came from the Pharmacy Association, National. Again, it's like, oh well, we'll let these scary people into our pharmacies, but only if they promise not to throw furniture or use drugs in our bathroom or show up intoxicated and all kinds of other stuff, be verbally abusive. And if every customer of the pharmacy had to sign that, I would understand. But I've talked to I've had many pharmacists take care of me in the past year, and with few exceptions, they will tell you that methadone and buprenorphine clients are some of the nicest, most respectable people they have come in. I go in there on Senior's Day, and I'll watch seniors browbeating and bashing the pharmacy staff because their prescription is not ready for pickup, or there's a mistake or something. And I've watched people get really fucking mean to these poor pharmacists. And I'm sure that there are addicts who justify this kind of safeguard, I guess. But for the most part, people on this program are very grateful for it, and it shows in how we interact with everybody who's part of it. I've been fortunate to have built some great relationships with the pharmacists who I've been in their care. It's close to, being a friend as you can get in that scenario. There's obviously some professional distance there, but even that, over time, it tends to erode a bit, and we'll talk, well, because I go in every day and I'm there for whatever, 5 or 10 minutes while the medication dissolves, and more often than not, I'm there well after the pills have dissolved, because we're talking about what's going on in my life, or most interestingly, what's going on in their life. We've reached a point where they're comfortable opening up and telling me, about their kids, or what they're doing for the holiday, or their love life, or all kinds of things that typically you just don't go there with your healthcare providers. And I understand why, especially from their perspective. There's not any real risk in me sharing with them, but there's certainly a risk for them opening up to a stranger who could use that information against them, and especially people who addicts, who are generally treated as stereotypes and try and represent addicts for what we are. We're people who are deeply troubled in most cases. I mean, we have serious problems, either physical pain or emotional trauma, and I think once people get a chance to see that, that's when the attitudes start to change. But it's really difficult to get there with some people because they just they have their guard up. You guys are criminals, or well, the reason that most of us are criminals is because we've been found in possession of a substance that is arbitrarily illegal. And, yeah, I know there's a lot of people who say, oh, well, if you just didn't do this, then you wouldn't have the problem, or if you just obeyed the law, you wouldn't have these issues, or blah, blah, blah. And that's all well and good. They're not wrong, but it's not that most of us are violent or it's really the problem becomes when you get to the point where you're addicted and the substance you're addicted to is inherently illegal. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. There's the issue of how do I get this substance, or how do I sorry, I'm a little distracted by the new exhaust growl I have in my car. It's not good. Merry Christmas. Fuck. So I guess, you either get it or you don't. We're not bad people, and in fact, in my experience, and this was the thing that I've been meaning to talk about for a while, addicts are some of the most compassionate, kind, caring people that I've met. And a lot of us are addicts because of experiencing emotional trauma, pain, sometimes on a level that the average person isn't capable of. So, but that's another tangent. But I did want to talk about my visit today. And the last thing, they did approve me, and this is where I was going with the story. They did approve me for carries for Christmas Day, because the pharmacy is closed on Christmas Day here. And they asked me, do you have a lockbox? Like, do I have a lockbox? What kind of fucking question is that? well, you need a lockbox to get carries. And I'm like, a lockbox? Like, yeah, it has to be locked up securely. Like, are you fucking kidding me? One dose of Suboxone, and I have to have a lockbox to put it in? Like, is that what I am? Am I that much of a... And the people that get the hydromorphone and the Dilaudid, and I know that some doctors, I know that they are getting stickier, and, they're making patients, promise not to share it or whatever, but, to say, well, you need to have a lockbox, and, what does that prove anyway? If I'm the criminal, and it's my lockbox, and I have the key for it, like, what? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. But anyway, that's all I got for now. I'll see you next time. Sorry, no donuts.